Hello, welcome to today's video. First question I have for you is, have you been feeling extra tiredness, perhaps aches and pains in your body, whether you have or have not? Do drop a comment, let me know below if you're feeling a shift, of feeling your body changing, transforming on a cellular level, that you're purging something and releasing soul contracts, releasing ties, releasing a past version of you, that it may feel in your body heavy and dense so that you may have physical pain because of that manifestation of more ego death and more embodying the truth of your soul and your I am. That these aches and pains are a sign of transcendence and a sign of ascending to a higher vibration. And the more that you're in ease and acceptance and peace with it, in being loving of yourself and taking care of your own needs, the more you're at ease with yourself and the more you're on a vibration that is more harmonious, that's more accepting of what is, that is more loving of you, that is more loving of circumstances, that is more loving of what is here and now in acceptance. And through that vibrational state, so you harmonize more and you make manifest, you create more of that harmony and ease and allowing your next level of magic to come in. Yesterday, the message of truth was coming out for me. I didn't post a video because my truth was caring for me and Easter Sunday and doing my own thing. I hope that you had a lovely day yourself. But how you can no longer deny your own truth and how you can no longer allow inauthentic relationships to be in your reality. And that does call you to a higher standard within you, within yourself, and in how you're showing up in the feedback mechanism. But you know in your body and how you feel of what feels truly loving and what is not, because people can say that they love you, but you can feel in your energy whether or not you feel loved. And if you do not feel loved, then that is an inauthentic connection. And similarly for you, if you're being honest with yourself about whether or not you truly love that person, and you can transcend all of this and be in the energy of love and be in peace and harmony and acceptance anyway, while choosing to no longer entertain relationships that feel inauthentic to you and to the truth of who you are and to yourself. And your truth is constantly revealed to you in the essence of who you are, that you cannot escape who you truly are in your being. For instance, yesterday morning, I decided to tune out to go and take care of my own needs, and in process, wound up going and buying food and feeding some stray cats who allowed me to get close to them, and it had this contact with animals, and synchronistically met people in my path who I ended up connecting with, and in a caring capacity, in a your inner carer coming out and connecting with someone else later on who works in the medical field and is in the caring role. And we got talking about how it can be filling a void for some, as in if your own needs were not met, that you take on this caring role and in giving to others. And in other ways, as they pointed out, it can be systemic. It can be that it's passed down through generations, that it's in the family line or the lineage. And where do we get real with ourselves about our own authenticity if we're showing up in that capacity in an authentic way that is true to our soul, not a story and not a tradition, but that it feels real and feels a conscious choice for us. And likewise, that we're feeling that care from others and feeling that authentic connection with others, that care is there. Let me know if you're feeling this, if you're feeling that energy, because some reached out to me recently in feeling a bit off balance, off center, and having connected with their family and spent time during the holidays with family, and how you can feel certain things in your energy and whether relationships are harmonious and if they're loving of you, if they're caring, if they're truly genuine and sincere and authentic. And you may at this time feel called to step into a new beginning in allowing some soul contracts to come to an end, even with family members, and to embrace greater authenticity in your reality, in you being authentic to your truth, and in you being authentic in how you show up, and you allowing yourself to receive more authentic connection, authentic love, authentic care, and deepening of that truth. The truth card, it does connect back to the tree of life and how we are all connected. And yet it is also important for you, for your evolution and your expansion, to remain true to you. And love can be given to it all. Let me call out the message from three. I have quite a lot to come today, so please settle in. You're still here with me, thank you. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find the voice of truth. But once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. That's just what I'm saying. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you cannot be yourself and cannot be real. It's just mirroring everything I was saying. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. New beginnings have come in, a new shift, and you're being asked to. There's also the angel card today of beginnings, and you're being asked to follow intuitive messages, that lunar energy coming in. I did mention in the previous video how we're approaching the new moon in Taurus this weekend and how this week will be huge for activating greater intuitive messages within you, in practicing spiritual hygiene, in bringing energy back into you, in being in your connection to source, as following what aligns with you next. So while cycles are closing out, you're having more truth revealed to you about who you are and what you're here to do and what your mission is and what's aligning for you and how you can be the embodiment of greater abundance and health and harmony and peace and joy and wealth and success, and how you may find that some contract is closing or dying within you, in your energy, in your energy body, and perhaps feeling the pain of that physically as well as emotionally, as you allow the new to be revealed to you, the new beginning to come in, that you're being shown the way once you get out of your own way and be kinder and gentler to your own self, to take care of your own needs, to take care of your own energy, and listen to the intuitive messages coming in for you. Going to check the message from New Beginnings. Take extra good care of yourself at the moment as the old cycles out and new is ushering in. Good fortune awaits you, it says here. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the yang principle, expanding power and activity. You were radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt by all. That is so important, that when you're in your truth, that you allow yourself to be in your inner radiance, in your peace, in your harmony, in your glow, in your joy. And that does call you to graciously accept the ending of cycles that are no longer in resonance with you, of not allowing yourself to be in the energies of what's lower vibrational or what's not allowing that shine to come out, that in any way attempts to dim, manipulate, or control you, to say no to that and to allow your new beginning of greater shine. A beginnings card. Life is a series of cycles, and a time of rebirth is indicated for you, that you're being reborn right here, right now, and it can be a vulnerable, challenging time. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, the germination of a fresh idea, or the development of qualities in you like laughter, light, or hope. It may herald a total, complete change. Do not be afraid to let go of the familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old and outworn has departed. Your angel guidance is to accept the new, for it will be welcome when it arrives. Birth is a vulnerable time. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask the angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. The affirmation says, I welcome and nurture the new in my life. That is through your connection to God. I'd like to read the description from the moon card. Take note of intuitive messages because it's quite profound here in the extended message. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so psychic abilities are becoming stronger. For many in the collective, or for if you've connected to this video now that you're feeling things on a deeper level, you're more sensitive to energies, and that requires you to take greater care of you. Take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark, so ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets, she reveals all. Sometimes we can have a false perception about things, that we can be wrong in our thinking because we have the remnants of a previous trauma or memory attached to something. It's important to be clear in the here and now as to what messages you are truly receiving, what your intuition is saying to you. Is it instinct? Is it intuition? Is it deep knowing? Is it your wisdom? That's reminding me of this card here also. Be wise. You've got the owl, spirit animal, tapping into your higher wisdom. Grow within your current situation and see the wisdom of it. Tap into your own inner wisdom, and this will allow you to reap rewards. And the lady card, you can expect and assume that success is unfolding for you right here, right now, through the energy of your being, following your truth and following what lights you up, allowing yourself to shine, to be harmonious and peaceful, happy, lovely, joyful, that in that vibration, so you magnetize the rewards of that inner work to you. It's perfectly human and normal to feel sad about cycles closing or connections coming to an end. And simultaneously, there is gratitude for the evolution, for the growth, for the change, for the inner expansion, and for allowing what is in resonance to you to make its way to you through the acceptance of that switch and shift and change that opens you to a new chapter and a new beginning. I'd now like to read a passage from a book that someone I connected with here in this space recently. When she left the book at my door, which I found was beautiful, and messages within that have been resonating for me in the way that I'm sure messages that I shared with her were in resonance with her also. All this divine orchestration, all synchronicity is not coincidental. It is perfectly aligned and in divine timing for you on your soul path. So this book, Enchantment, was left at my door, and yesterday I was reading through this passage again and wanted to come on and share it with you. Perhaps I'm struggling to assimilate all the changes that have patterned this earth over the last decade, but it strikes me forcibly that I'm living in only one dimension. It's not just a matter of being confined to home. It's a whole existence that's constrained and overseasoned, full of fear. This life I have made is too small. It doesn't allow enough ideas, enough beliefs, enough encounters with the exuberant magic of existence. I've been so keen to deny it, to veer deliberately towards the rational, to cling solely to the experiences that are directly observable by others. That reminds me of the performative mask dropping with Mars moving into Leo, reclaiming more sovereignty in the existence of the I am, rather than feeling the need to perform. Your authentic self is more than enough. Only now, when everything is taken away, can I see what a folly this is. I don't want that life anymore. I want what Julie and Jane's ancients had, to be able to talk to God. Not in a personal sense, to a distant figure who is unfathomably wise, but to have a direct encounter with the flow of things, a communication without words. I want to let something break in me, some dam that has been shoring up this shamefully atavistic sense of the magic behind all things, the tingle of intelligence that was always waiting for me when I came to tap in. I want to feel that raw, elemental awe that my ancestors felt, rather than my tame, explained modern version. I want to prise open the confines of my skull and let in a flood of light and air and mystery. I want this time of change to change me. I want to absorb its might, its giant waves traveling around the planet, the butterfly effect. I want to retain what the quiet reveals, the small voices whose whispers can be heard only when everything falls silent. We are a forgetful species, obsessed with the succession of tasks that hover over our days, and negligent of the grand celestial drama unfolding around us. And here I am, remembering. Are you remembering your divinity, your connection with Source, the intuitive messages, angelic presence available and surrounding you right here, right now? Give yourself a lot of grace and compassion this week as you create time and space for that connection, that you allow yourself to receive this new beginning in an expansive new way that takes you to higher timelines, to higher frequencies, to greater truth, the truth of who you are, the truth of your expression, your authenticity being such a high vibration that magnetizes more of your heaven and earth to you. And a great truth to be shared is that we cannot truly activate authentic heaven without having experienced its polar opposite. Give thanks and be in gratitude for whatever challenge you may currently be in or facing or be experiencing as being the absolute magic, the portal to activate its opposite. If you are in grief, that means you have the potential to experience joy. If you are experiencing scarcity, that means abundance is available to you and being unlocked in you through this experience right here, right now. Because you are whole and have access to everything. Something I've been a bit reluctant to share, but want to for the purpose of how it may help and support another is in relationship. Some dynamics can feel unloving or feel manipulative or controlling. And in order for you to ascend in vibration and to maintain your vibration and to stay in harmony, it's important to have discernment and to be aware of these dynamics and to stop tolerating them, to take your energy back, to be in your own frame so that you can activate your heaven and you can create and you can experience that for you. I have a list here in an old journal I'd written down quite some time ago on 5 things, dynamics with people who presented as highly narcissistic taught me about manifestation. Because everything is your teacher, everything is guiding you to greater awareness, and there is gratitude to be had for everything that gets activated in darkness. So we have number 1 on this list, that it may help you in the manifestation of your desires, of creating more of your heaven, and in seeing the truth of things in light and darkness. So number 1, be relentless in the pursuit of your desires. And say, be relentless in holding and embodying the frequency of peace, harmony, love, joy, being in that energy and allowing what comes from that, allowing your joy, allowing yourself to have fun, allowing your happiness, allowing your light to shine, allowing yourself to be in your authenticity, and being relentless with it, that you do not give up. that you are relentless in pursuit of embodying what it is you want to embody and make manifest in you, in your creation, in your sharing, in what you're pouring into, and how you're adding value, and how you show up, and how you contribute, and how you ignite and inspire others, and how you are the butterfly effect. And you can be relentless in radiating that from you for the greatest good and highest joy. Well, two, we have act as if it's already yours, and the act as if gets me into a bit of a conflict there, as in we're shedding a performative nature that's not the truth of our authentic expression. And therefore, you don't need to act as if you are the authentic expression of you. You simply are. You simply claim and anchor in the energy of your divinity and your wholeness and your truth and your light and your abundance and your prosperity and your health and your harmony, and that you are all and have everything. So rather than act as if to be it now, in process of creation, in whatever you are giving your energy to, be the energy of success, of completion, of wholeness, of divinity, in process and in progress as you evolve in your embodiment. Three, place more importance and focus on yourself, and that this is not selfish, this is actually serving a divine purpose of emotional self mastery, of mastering your own energy and your frequency in how you show up, so that you can be the highest version of you in how you show up in what you're pouring into and how you may support others. So while we may tend to see that as selfish, you can flip that to it being the more I care for me, the more I'm a better version of me, and the more I provide value to a higher level. So that is in service to something beyond me through my caring for myself in my body and soul. Through discerning which connections serve my mission and which do not, which connections feel authentically loving and which do not, and honoring what your intuition is saying to you as is pouring into your energy and what is not. And you are responsible for pouring into your own energy and meeting all of your own needs, being accountable for yourself in your own frequency and in how you show up, knowing that that creates the true ripple effects that we all desire to create more heaven and earth. If you're here for that. Okay, 4, overcome any fear of being alone, or also another one there would be of being visible, of being seen and heard as the authentic expression of you, to overcome any persecution wound, any witch wound, to feel free to be in the expression of who you truly are, without caring so much about the reaction or the response, that it's none of your business. It's doing exactly what it's divinely designed to do in activating, inspiring, triggering, creating resistance in others. Whatever it does serves its divine purpose and is absolutely divine order, divine timing. You're here to be in your authentic expression and to shine in your truth and make absolute no apologies for it. And overcome the fear of things falling away, of relationships leaving, of people creating a pushback to you, because this can hold up a mirror to their shadows, or where they are potentially in avoidance of shining their lights to a greater level, which you can give compassion for. You can hold compassion for and give up even needing to know or wanting to know the rationale behind anything, just everything is divinely perfect. You have your connection to source, and that is everything. And when you see the abundance of that and you give love and gratitude and appreciation for that, the more you connect with like-minded souls who also have that connection and who love you through a liberated, expanded love that feels authentic. And you're absolutely worthy and deserving of experiencing and creating and attracting and magnetizing more of that connection and expansion into your reality. You are never alone. You have your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team, your guides constantly with you, energy pouring to and through you in every now moment. You're so divinely loved, held, safe, supported, guided. that you can be in peace and at peace with anything that leaves your reality as being divinely perfect. As energy moves, it is filled. Water flows, is constantly moving in a stream. Where it moves in one place, it's refilled and replenished in another. Constantly abundant. And finally, let go of needing any validation or approval. Many of us may appreciate being seen and heard, but when you give up wanting or needing that and you are simply showing up in your authentic expression as you are, in service, to add value, to support someone, to contribute to something, to be in your state of abundant giving and overflow without seeking or needing anything in return, that is the true unconditional love. And that makes you truly abundant. That magnetizes true abundance to you, into your energy field through the broadcast of that signal. And when you can give up seeking or wanting or looking or checking, you're not in scarcity mindset anymore. You're not needing anything. You're not in an energy of needing, of wanting something mirrored back to you. You're not needing to have proof of anything because you know when you trust in source providing for you in every now moment. You are constantly receiving as you breathe in air. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Connecting back into gratitude, your breath of life is your absolute heaven here on earth. Inviting you to connect more to breath work as a practice this week for your spiritual hygiene, for caring for your own energy, for your process of manifestation. That you being in the embodied frequency is truly 97% of the work here. And it takes priority over the hustle and the grind and the doing. And many can fear allowing themselves the permission to truly slow down or truly follow what lights them up and truly leave a task to go and do something that activates their joy in a full trust that that is actually magnetizing more of what is truly you to you, that brings you greater satisfaction, contentment, peace, harmony, love, and joy, and is more the truth of who you are. And the more you can give up the fear and be that fearless warrior of choosing love, choosing that love for you in how you live more intensely, that you live more intentionally, that you're in your life more, that you are living in every now moment, feeling that life force vitality pulsate through you, that you are truly in your life, in your living, in being in love and being in joy and adding value and being in love with of your creation in what you put out there, and truly feeling and embodying that energy where you're not needing or seeking anything because you know that that is the creation itself. And as you were part of that process, as you were willingly giving in your authentic expression, you're constantly receiving. You're constantly receiving anyway. How does that feel? I'm constantly receiving, regardless. I get to choose to be the frequency of abundance, to feel that, to fill it up in my body, and to be full of gratitude for the way unfolding, for the new beginnings coming as my vibration continues to rise, giving complete love, grace, and compassion to anything that is cycling out or closing. And a grounded awareness of how everyone is doing the best that they can. Give yourself permission to go to your next level for your vibration, for your creation of heaven and earth, in connection to how that serves everybody and everything else. Getting a lot of energy flow right through me. I'm being asked to select one more card from this deck, which is Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny. If you have a question or something in your heart that you're wanting a confirmation about, or any additional message that may want to come through for you today, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing as you please. As it resonates, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, two. Wow. We have transformation and success. It seems to be, to me, giving confirmation and summarizing the main message of this video and how I started off with the physical and emotional transformation, but also mental in your thoughts and in what you're creating. That this is transforming, you're shedding limitation and old versions of you and old cycles and soul contracts and things that are no longer the frequency match. Giving love to that blue healing energy. It's also reminding me of my Archangel Michael, that you're protected and shielded in his protection. Remain grounded, spend time in nature this week, connect with the water, connect with breath work, doing rounds of breath work. I may come on and do a video of 3 breathwork practices this week that may support you, such as bee's breath, alternate nasal breathing, yogic belly breath, different ones that you can try to just help you come back into your body, in your embodiment, in regulating your nervous system, in emotional self-mastery, and seeing how dedicating a few minutes to that throughout your day greatly boosts your vibration and embodiment of the frequency as you make manifest more of your heart and soul desires in authentic expression of your truth, which is truly, in truth, you are higher vibration. But when you're having a lower vibrational experience, it is part of your humanity, but it's not the truth of your divinity and who you truly are at a soul level. That's not to negate or to say anything is wrong with it, but it is the human processing in transformation. And coming back to the higher vibration is more the truth of your soul and who you truly are. That's a beautiful process, to be given love, even through the physical pain that you may experience, or ailments, or if you feel that you've been run down or tired or experiencing grief, that things are purging from your energy field. There's a beauty in the process of, have you watched a video of how the caterpillar transforms into the butterfly? I mean, it's intense. It looks painful. It can be painful. And the beauty is emerging from it. See the beauty, focus on the beauty. You may feel a resonance with high priest, high priestess energy of your mission here being to focus on beauty, the beauty of transformation, the beauty of pain and challenges that are creating an evolution within you, the beauty of the world. What you focus on grows. When you focus on the beauty, the more beauty you see. I was spending time observing and appreciating the flowers on the lower terrace this morning. The lilies, the roses in bloom, absolutely beautiful. The frequency of those flowers is amazing. So appreciate them. The beauty being added to the world, and you're here to be part of that rose blooming of, I got a very sharp sound in my left ear, the rose blooming in sharing your expression of beauty. That's so beautiful. And success being on the cards for you. This is the Black Panther, and this is like emerging. There's success in owning, I'm hearing and feeling, in owning and integrating your own darkness is how you truly activate your heaven. It's not light only. It is in owning and embodying and giving love to your own darkness within you that you alchemize, integrate, and transform and rise up in that transformation out of the darkness into greater light that is authentic. Profound truth here. Going to check the message from that on success for you and wrap up this video for today. Okay, I feel excited. I'm going swimming in the sea. Okay, satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment are at hand. Success is waiting to expand in your life. Be ready to accept and embrace the success where it might occur rapidly. All is possible. The gates of triumph are waiting to open. Being in a state of gratitude for all the small successes in your life will give birth to larger ones. Your satisfaction will come in many forms and from many areas of life. Get excited. Celebrate it all and breathe it all in. The breath being your success. Yes. No matter how small and seemingly insignificant, this is an excellent time to make commitments, to sign contracts, and to make deals. Good fortune will ensue. That last part here, I do feel guided to share again. Follow your intuition. Follow what feels truly authentic, what is part of your divine mission, what gives you a sense of wholeness, what's honoring you in your energy and your vision. Follow intuitive messages. It may be that you connect to your breath, you do more of that connection to God and meditating this week. So rather than making any impulsive decisions, that you truly allow them to be ones from alignment that truly resonate with your heart and soul, because I absolutely want that for you. Lots of love and thank you again. See you in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Bye.